Being creative means generating new ideas that would help in problem solving. Problem solving is a skill that not all of us possess, and in order to emerge as a better problem solver, one needs to be a creative thinker. From the SSB point of view, the Thematic Apperception Test or TAT, the Picture Perception and Discussion Test or PPDT, the Situation Reaction Test or SRT, and the Word Association Test or WAT all require some degree of creative thinking. Everyone will be shown the same photo or words in these tests, yet it's only a handful that excel in them. The whole difference lies in the content of your story. As we all are aware, life in the armed forces is very challenging. With a challenging lifestyle comes unpredictable and uncertain situations, and in some situations, creativity is needed to solve problems. A solution that might have worked well in one situation may not necessarily work well in the other situation. Therefore, it is very important that all the candidates who are preparing for the SSB interview must have some level of creative thinking inside them. Hello everyone, welcome back to SSBCrack exams. I am Anuradha and I am back with a very important session on how to develop your creative thinking ability for SSB interview. To pass in the psychological tests where your creative thinking will be tested on, there are 7 psychological tips today which you can practice in your home, and then you can go to the SSB interview and face these important psychological tests. Considering the importance of creative thinking, I'm going to give you some of the psychological tips that you can use to improve your creative thinking and become a better problem solver in the SSB interview. Let's look into these tips one by one now. Tip 1. Reconceptualize the problem. Mostly what happens is that we take the problem as it is and start working towards a solution without taking into account all of the aspects of the problem. Right when a problem arises or a situation comes where the commonly known solution won't work, sit back and try to see and analyze the problem from all sides rather than how it seems to you. Tip 2. Daydream first and then work. A lot of studies have shown that daydreaming and napping is helpful for generating creative ideas. But a recent study shows that the less you have worked on a problem, the less daydreaming will help you. In the simplest of words, daydreaming is most beneficial when you have already invested a lot of brains and time into the problem at hand. Tip 3. Create when you are high on extreme emotions. In the past, it was thought that creativity comes best when an individual is happy. But recent studies have shown that creativity is high when both positive and negative emotions run high. Whenever you are in a strong emotional state, you are more likely to come up with better and creative ideas. Now let's look into the important SSB interview online course that will really help you to crack the SSB interview in reality. We have, as SSBCrack Exams is India's #1 portal for all defense examinations, you need to enroll to the SSB interview online course which we have launched recently, where the entire SSB interview has been cracked up and has been inside out explained by a top-notch mentors to you so that you can crack this SSB interview with flying colors and like a cakewalk. So if you are interested to take this course, I would suggest you to do so by downloading our SSBCrack Exams app from the Google Play Store and enroll to the SSB interview online course as soon as possible. Now let's come back to the 4th tip. And our tip 4 is to create psychological distance. Thinking the source of problem as being distant from oneself can help boost creative thinking of a person. In a study, the subjects were able to solve twice as many insight problems when asked to think about the source of the task as distant, rather than it being close in proximity. Tip 5. Exercise more. Everyone is aware of the innumerable benefits of exercising. When it comes to creative thinking, exercising too proves to be beneficial. It puts you in a good and positive mood and helps in coming up with more ideas. So the next time you find yourself stuck, you might as well go out for a jog. Tip 6. Be willing to take risks. When it comes to building your creative thinking skills, you need to be willing to take risks in order to advance your abilities. Your ideas and abilities might not always prove to be helpful, but in taking risks, you will be tearing down all boundaries and thinking one step forward than those who are too afraid of failure or taking risks. The last but not the least tip, that is tip 7, is to be confident. Insecurities can suppress your ability. So come out of your shell and believe in your capabilities. Believing in yourself and having confidence will stop you from doubting yourself and encourage you to think out of the box. So I hope that these 7 tips will really help you to develop your creative thinking, especially for the psychological tests in SSB interview. If you want to prepare for the SSB interview more thoroughly, efficiently, and confidently, you can subscribe to our SSB interview online course by downloading our SSBCrack exams app from the Google Play Store. For other written defense exams, we have the courses for all defense exams. Name the defense exam, we have the course. So for other written exams related to defense, you can also download our SSBCrack exams app from the Google Play Store and check out all the important major courses that we have created for the other defense exams as well. So in short, download our SSBCrack exams from the Google Play Store today and enroll to the courses where you can get a 10% off by using the code WARRIOR10. So that was it, guys. I hope that this session has been quite informative and helpful for you. So start practicing these 7 psychological tips in your home and you will see a prominent amount of improvement in your creative thinking and your creative abilities. All the best for your upcoming SSB interview. I will be back with other helpful and informative sessions regarding SSB. Till then, everyone, take care. Always stay positive and motivated. Jai Hind.